a question. What do you think about paying the university back scholarship money that they awarded you but wasn't able to give to you because you left mid-season to go to a different school and play basketball? What do you think about that?
Hoop loud.
If you're on Twitter, if you know about Mr. Doug Gottlieb, who's NBA radio analyst for ESPN, you know that his recent tweet spoke about students paying back money if they leave mid-season to go to a different school. One thing that grinds my gears about this whole situation is there is a double standard. There's a double standard. There's a double standard because players, when they want to leave, coaches, administrators, athletic directors, even their own teammates, have this mentality of throwing heavy-hitting words like family and love and trust and all this stuff that grips you and says, oh no, man, you shouldn't leave us. We a family, man. Why would you leave us? I thought we was a team. I thought we was a team, right? That's what's said when a player wants to leave from one university to another university. Brotherhood. We're brothers for life, right? Why isn't that the same language that's being used when coaches want to leave? Do coaches pay back the university money when they leave mid-season?
And aside from that, do you think the brotherhood, love, trust, family, you think those words are going to stop you from getting your scholarship cut? You think you're going to not perform in the classroom and your coach is going to say, but I love you, so I'm going to continue to play your scholarship. I'm going to keep you on the team even though you're messing off in class, even though you coming to practice high and drunk. I'm still going to keep you around? No. Those heavy-hitting words are only there when it's advantageous for the person saying it to you, uses them to be. They're not advantageous for you. They're not advantageous for you if you decide to leave.
So why would you even imply that an 18-year-old should do that? 19-year-old should do that. 20-year-old should do that. You 45 years old and you don't do it. 50 years old, you've been coaching for 30 years, and if you want to pick up and leave, you can pick up and leave. And nobody tells you anything about, oh, we're like a family, loyalty. Literally, there have been coaches that has left schools, went to a whole different coast. And these coaches have been in trouble with recruiting violations. These coaches have been literally taking exams for their doggone players on teams so they can stay eligible and pass a class. But nobody says, hey, I want you to pay back the actual dollar amount that the school was going to pay you before you left. Nobody says that. So why the devil would you say that to a doggone student athlete? That's goofy. First of all, it's silly to say anything like that, number one. My question about this isn't if they should pay back money, because that's obviously no. Heck no, they shouldn't do that. But my question would be more aimed to the student athlete. Why do you want to transfer mid-season? Right now, if this is dealing with a toxic coach like I said, if you haven't seen my video about how a coach can kill somebody's game, if it's one of those toxic situations, I get it. I get it. I don't even have any questions for you. No, leave. You got to be in a situation that's best for you. You don't have to explain that to anybody. But my question beyond that, if it's something like playing time, you shouldn't leave mid-season. You shouldn't, no, you shouldn't leave mid-season. You should wait until the season's over. That's what you should do. My whole thing is burn the ships, right? Be committed until this is done. Some of you are upset right now because now we're getting back from Christmas break, new semester, spring semester. You're starting to realize that you're not playing as much as you thought you were going to play when you came out of high school, when you transferred from this school, or even coming back from the school that you're already familiar with, the same coach. You're not playing as much as you want to play. So what does that mean? You transfer? No. You can't transfer every time things go bad. You get a bad grade in class. You just can't transfer. You know, you just can't run from situations. You still got to deal with it. So what you need to do is make sure you commit to the year. Commit to the year. Unless it's a toxic situation. It's a toxic situation like the video I did, I'll link it up. But if it's a toxic situation like that, when a coach is talking to you like that, then yeah, rid yourself from the situation. But if not, if it's something about something silly like playing time, oh, the weekends are dead here, this university don't have anything going on the weekends, I want to go to parties, I want this school, the girls don't look good at this school, they're trash. Like, if these are the reasons why you want to transfer mid-season, that's not a good reason. It's not a good reason at all. I understand that you're going through something right now as far as not playing. Listen, I've been on the bench as a senior and the freshmen played over me one time. That's happened to me for a full semester. But I played the next semester. I started every game. So what I'm telling you is this. Don't be dismayed in the sense of, okay, I'm going to transfer mid-season because I'm not getting the playing time that I want. That's silly. That's silly. You're not always going to get the playing time you want coming out the gate. It's just not going to happen. It has to, you have to take a sense of ownership over being a student athlete. Stop letting outside variables dictate your experience. You got to grab it by the horns and realize that this is about you. This is about your experience. Your window of opportunity is smaller than the coach. Your coach can literally be coaching for 30, 40, 50 years. 50 years to be coaching. But you don't get to play basketball as a student athlete for 50 years. You get 5 years to play for many institutions depending upon what level you're playing, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. So you have to use this. You really have to maximize this time. And sometimes you get in situations that you don't want to, you didn't know about because they glamour the heck out of you. They glamour the heck out of you throughout the recruiting process. So if anybody tries to lock you into that process and say, well, you got to stay here for the whole 4 years, that's selfish. For anyone to say that, that's selfish. Coaches get 30, 40 years to do their thing, bump their heads, scrape their knees, and figure it out. A student athlete is supposed to get it off a decision they made coming out of high school at 18 years old. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. It's not fair at all. So don't feel bad for wanting to transfer. My thing is, there's a time and a place for it all. The time and the place is not mid-season. Here's the thing, you can't have a double mind about playing your sport. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You have to be all in, directed, precise, laser vision to one focus, one goal. You cannot have 1 foot in, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If coach play me, I'm staying. If coach don't play me, I'm leaving. You cannot do that because you're cheating your other teammates. What you're doing is you're adding a level of defense to your team that you're supposed to be playing towards. So get that out your mind. Think about what you can handle right now. What I encourage you to do is just focus right now for this season alone. Next season will take care of itself. But this season right here, you're at this university, you're gonna make the most out of it. But if it is a toxic situation, you do need to rid yourself. You don't owe it to anybody. It's a toxic situation. Don't let family, trust, brotherhood, love, and all that stuff cloud your vision, because it does not cloud the vision of coaches when they make the decision to leave, does it?